Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back for some more EVE Online, and with the new balance patch, I told you guys I was gonna try the ship. So here it is, Caracal Navy Issue, now with 5 small drones to help us out with exploration. I really think it's gonna be pretty good, but we have a 4 out of 10. So at the moment I'm on individual launchers with precision missiles. That's in case I find like a 3 out of 10 or something like that. So we're gonna quickly switch that to the heavy missiles, and then we are going to do what I think is going to be the major advantage of this current of the change basically of the Caracal Navy Issue. Try to use the small drones. I did pay out for augmenteds here on the small targets, and then use my launchers on the larger targets. So let's activate the extra resistances. Let's activate my Ripper as well. I am cap stable yet again. I personally think that it adds a level of ease when it comes to playing the PvE game to have a cap stable build. And then I think we're just gonna start by targeting a couple of those cruisers. Let's see what my range is at, actually 47 kilometers, so we can hit this guy and see how my 5 launchers deal. Whoa, what the hell was that? Graphically looked a little bit weird. So that's the shields gone. Then we have half armor. Okay, it's gonna take a couple more volleys, but I think it'll do quite okay. There we go, that is gone. So one more to put him into structure, and then the next one should be enough. There we go. First target down to the missiles. Let's deploy my drones as well. Let's start sending my drones out on some of these small guys. I'm just slow boating towards the gate. I actually think we can afford to do that with the current tank. And then let's see how my drones perform against these small guys. We can do 5th one on my 5th target. Then the Spectre should go down. He does. And then we're gonna target another cruiser, ready to just keep going. I do want to keep one eye on my drones, of course, but the first one took out his targets. And it's not fast. It's not fast. Of course, these are not bonus drones or anything like that. These will take some time to chew through those smaller targets, and individual drones on individual frigates, you can see that it does take quite a bit of time actually. Let's go for 5 drones on a single Senti Enslaver next, while I'm still struggling to get down the Torturer. Okay, let's see some more. God damn, just a sliver of Andy still repping as well. Alright, finally he goes down. And next target, the Torturer. Let's go. And then individual, well, I didn't keep a close enough eye on the performance against a single small target. Alright, 50, 30, 50, that feels kind of okay. Let's see if we can get some more frigates going. And maybe try the individual ones again. See if they rep, or if it's actually okay to do it like this. And it's decently slow at the moment when it comes to the actual applied DPS, in my opinion. But it's doing its job very, very well, I would say. We're actually going to also align the gate, of course. Since we're this slow, I think that should be okay. Keep going, guys. Alright, that's some more of the small guys down. That's good. But then that Phantasm. Alright, still taking quite a bit of work to take out some of these cruisers just with the missiles. We're gonna have to reload as well. I am on the let's see here, Inferno Fury heavy missiles. Yeah, I'm on the higher damage ones. So let's go after the small guys again with the drones. Have armor, but he gets a rep in. Next shot, still has armor. Okay, alright, not that great actually in DPS. It is one of the problems with what I'm doing here, of course. If you want to use the ship for exploration, this is what you do have in the high slots. You have 5, let's go like that, let's go like that. You have 5 launchers, but you have 6 hard points, so you are wasting a little bit of DPS by adding a probe launcher here. Still, so far, shield tank, missiles, drones, it's getting the job done. So I am personally liking what I'm seeing. I'm still okay on the gate here. Let's hope that my missiles get back soon enough. We'll primary the furthest target. Let's go, fire. There goes the volley, half armor, while my little drones keep working. Their destruction, next targets. That does look good. Alright, really long. It takes a long time for this guy to blow up, but it's a nice blue explosion. Then we've got the torture, if I can. Oops, and we actually went too far. We're actually off the gate. Alright. Okay, okay. Yep, it feels a bit disappointing. The Gila, I think, will chew through the first room here a lot more quickly. The Ishtar, I think, does better as well. And even the Ortrus, I think, will have better applied damage than what I have seen here so far. Now, the real test, of course, second room. Let's maybe, well, we shouldn't have to save any cap, but maybe we'll try to save a little bit of cap. And we'll see if we can do the rush tactic, of course. With this range, 47 kilometers, we should be okay on the Trusansha. And then we'll add the drones. And then we'll go in as quickly as possible. We'll start repping, that's not a problem. So, approach, target, afterburner on, small drones out. A bit of a risk to put them out straight away, but we are firing, so they should follow suit. Yep, there they go. And here we go. Let's run the gauntlet, which yep, you sometimes have to be careful of, because you do get quite a bit of DPS from the rats that are hanging around over there. So, let's go. That's a decent chunk of armor. It's good to see the drones apply their DPS so quickly. Basically, they counter a big part of the active reps that the Trusansha foreman has. So it does feel like you're continuously working here, doing a lot of damage. But what I'm not liking here is that my shields are slowly getting whittled away by the gauntlet. Now that happens on more ships, of course, when you're running straight into the belly of the beast like this. You are going to take quite a bit of damage, so now we're gonna rush for the loot. We're gonna see if we can apply a bit more damage. And that's a heavy missile on a Ravener. Yep, so that's 2 shots. That's actually kind of okay, in my opinion. Let's grab that loot, 40 million. Let's try to pull away a little. Maybe we'll do the precision missiles then. Or actually, yeah, we get some cruisers really nearby as well. And then we can actually... Okay, this actually, tank-wise, felt more comfortable than what I thought would happen first. And the precision missiles... That guy is gone. Let's see how that works against the cruiser. Despite a rain of lasers, my shields are holding really well so far. So just a little bit of movement... Get out of dodge, and it's not a big deal. Here are the precision missiles on the cruisers. I don't notice that much compared to the Fury Heavies. You still need a decent amount of volleys to actually destroy these guys single-handedly, but on something like the Slave Hunter, we should see a bit of difference actually. Let's see. Yeah, that's a straight one-shot. That is pretty good to see, of course. So when it comes to that aspect, I would usually try to actually split them up. Use one launcher on the target, because that's probably a slight waste of ammo. Rate of fire. Again, you guys probably saw the previous video with the Phantasm, where you've got that nice laser rate of fire that works really well. And so here we do basically have a little bit of a waste happening, but the damage application is quite nice against these smaller targets, that must be said. So precision missiles, 5 launchers, super easy one shot on anything small. Good lesson to learn. Let's get back to our heavy missiles, and then let's see if we can take care of the rest of the site. But the tank's doing super well, I must say. Sometimes they're chewing a little bit through my HP, but in general we are holding quite strongly. Even on the initial rush for the loot there, they got me maybe 20% down or something like that. So nothing to panic about. This feels like you can really comfortably sustain yourself in a site like this. Very nice. That one goes down. Let's go after the next one. We'll just try and destroy everything. It gives you guys a bit of a time on how long it takes, which is also, of course, a metric for the performance of the ship. So there we go, flying out of the kill zone a bit, and then you'll immediately see that my shields get back up substantially. So that's okay, but the DPS might be a little bit on the low side for people that are looking for that efficiency, that are looking to run these sites quickly. It's not going to be the best for that. But if you're looking for a comfortable experience, just look at my shields here now. We're evading all of the damage, and they never really got us anywhere close to danger. Very nice to see. We're just gonna keep going for now. The fit, as always, will be in the video description as well, but since we've got a little bit of time while we take care of the rest of these cruisers, so we have 5 heavy missile launcher 2s. I usually take both Furies and precision missiles. We of course have core probe launcher and some sister core probes. Here I chose a compact afterburner. You get plenty of room for something else if you want it, actually. That is something that we could look into. Micro drive, honestly, for the 4 out of 10, not that useful, but maybe for the first room. Although, yeah, we don't need to stick around for sentries or anything like that. Then I have a C-type EM and a B-type thermal, just to get those resistances up. Then an adaptive invulnerability field just for the general resistance, to try and help both of them out. Drones are okay, yes they are, so that's fine. And then I chose a C-type medium shield booster. That was not too expensive, so 145 HP per 3 seconds. I think it costs a bit more fitting than what I'm using in the B-type Jackdaw. Then here, damage control, 2 ballistic control systems, a capacitor power relay to make the fit cap stable, and 2 medium capacitor control circuit 2s also to make it cap stable. You need it. I basically think this guy has a pretty small cap, so if you're gonna do it on regen, which this fit does, you need a lot of it, a lot of regen boost. So you can see that my cap does go back pretty quickly here. And then we have an anti-EM screen reinforcer just to get those resistances up above 75%, which I think helps a lot with how this tank feels. Very sturdy, cap stable. Look at the cap reserve that I've got. This does feel like it is gonna get you through all of that content very safely, although not necessarily very quickly. So that's another cruiser down. Let's quickly go after the Spectre. That's long range here, and this is of course for PvE basically the best weapon combination. You get missiles, they don't miss, they always apply no matter the range, and then you've got the drones. They are there for, what the hell is that massive explosion that I'm hearing in the background? The drones, they are there for the versatility. They can counter the annoying small targets from the enemy. 5 small drones are gonna do a lot better on the web drones, for instance, in a Sasha Vigil. So yeah, it helps a lot to have those 5 small drones for the Caracal Navy Issue. I'm liking this. It's not that far off even the Hela experience or an Explorator's experience here. Feels like it's gonna do the job very well. The one thing that does feel like you're wasting a little bit is of course that 6th launcher slot, which you're now putting a probe launcher in. It does feel like, yeah, we could punch through these cruisers a bit more quickly with another 70, maybe 80 DPS on them extra. That would help. Might even cut one volley off of what we need to do right now, but it doesn't really feel like a problem or anything like that. So let's quickly finish the final cruisers off, and then there is one bug that I've been seeing with the ship. It's actually a graphics bug. I'm not sure if I can replicate it, but after I go through a gate and we are cloaked after that, my launchers aren't cloaked, so those keep keep showing up. Makes for a pretty weird sight. I think we'll end with that. But yeah, this is the first test, also my first combat site running it with the Caracal Navy Issue, and I'm very happy. It basically performs as expected. I think it looks pretty cool as well. I actually grabbed the skin. Which one was it? Exoplanet skin. It's very cheap on the market right now. So that's what I always try to find as well, some cheap skins to go with a new ship to explore. And then I am going to continue, so we are off to, it's actually lower level that I would take normally. And we'll take a look at the graphics bug. But that is the first test for the Caracal Navy Issue. I think the 5 small drones for PvE, for the exploration task that I want to use it for, makes absolutely a huge difference. It's going to help you with damage, it's going to help you get through the sites more quickly and deal with the smaller problems of frigates and drones that you can encounter in there. So very happy with this, looks really very performing, and it's actually a full Caldari option, which they don't always have that great options when it comes to exploration ships. I think this is definitely a very possible alternative to people that don't want to fly the Gila, the Ishtar, the classics you could say for exploration. So let's jump through this gate. Let's see if, yep, there it is, there it is. You can see my ship is cloaked, but my launchers, they are fully visible. I'll definitely have to make a quick bug report on that. But other than that, that's gonna make it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.